Hi friends, welcome to our channel. We love to bring movie reviews to you. This review video has 4 sections to it: general information, review, rating and conclusion. To save time or to skip a section, please feel free to click on the time specified. Today we are going to review the movie The Amazing Maurice. This movie was released on Feb 3rd, 2023. It's a computer animated fantasy comedy film. The length of the movie is 1 hour and 33 minutes. This movie is rated as PG, but parents who sit in this movie should be really appreciated. On casting, we'll cover a few from character perspective. Maurice, the goofy cat. Malicia, the storyteller, who also plays an important role in the story. Keith, the piper boy. Bossman, the bad piper. Mayor, 2 rat catchers, and to name a few talking rats: Peaches, Sardines, Dog Tan, Dangerous Bean, Nourishing. This section contains spoilers. The movie begins with a storyteller, Malicia, talking about a lot of things. Many of those we can't understand. We move on to a good song, Rats, Rats Everywhere, and the introduction of a goofy, streetwise talking cat, Maurice. Maurice the cat is in alliance with a few talking rats and a boy named Keith. Together, they are engaged in a money-making scam, cheating the villagers and making them believe they have a terrible rat problem. The boy Keith acts as a piper and takes the rats to the river, making the villagers believe that they are at last got rid of the rat problem. The villagers pay Maurice, while the rats can be seen walking right out of the river, outside the village. They carry a storybook, Mr. Bunny as an adventure, which they consider as a sacred and believe that the story is real and there is a paradise somewhere nearby. The rats want to go to this paradise land where they can live in harmony with humans. The rats believe Maurice the cat will take them to this paradise land. Maurice knows the truth about the storybook, but acts in front of the rats as if the paradise is real and he alone can take the rats to their paradise. Maurice is seen taking advantage of the rats and Keith. Focus moves on to a scene where Maurice, the rats and Keith together are seen meeting outside the village to plan for one more final job. The plan is to move onto a nearby town to scam them and get more money. We see Maurice and Keith walking into the nearby town where they neither see a single rat nor any food. The mayor of the town had contracted with 2 rat catchers in order to get rid of all rats and to find the truth behind the disappearing food. The talking rats enter the town through underground passages, which looks very suspicious. When Maurice and Keith enter into an house, they meet the storyteller Malicia, who says that no one can tell her not to appear in her own story, which looks cool. She joins forces with Keith and Maurice to find the truth behind disappearing food. Keith, Maurice and Malicia together in search of truth break into a house owned by the town's 2 rat catchers. They find a secret underground pathway in the house where they find all stolen food, but unfortunately they get caught by the rat catchers. The rat catchers disappear after tying Keith and Malicia to a pillar. While Maurice helps the rats help Malicia and Keith to escape from captivity. They also talk about the Rat King. When the tails of 8 or more rats are tied together, their neural systems combine to make one super smart, powerful rat mind. The Rat King can use his mental powers to pull all the rats in the town into himself. Maurice gets scared when he hears about the Rat King and plans to escape the town, taking all the money with him. Malicia inadvertently talks about the rat's sacred book and says it's a silly story which is not real. Rats realize that there is no paradise. Sardines and Peaches get caught in 2 different scenes but gets rescued later. Maurice and the rats realize that the Rat King in the town is none other than the boss man of the 2 rat catchers. They realize that the rat catchers were actually catching rats and stealing food for the boss man. Malicia and Keith go in search of the real piper as they think he is the only one who can actually solve the problem in the town. They find the piper but realize he's a bad person. When they themselves were about to fall prey to the piper, the clicky rat helps them and saves them. With the real piper dead, Keith gets a flute and runs towards the town to help Maurice and the rats. Together, they overcome Rat King's power and save the town. During the final fight, Maurice dies, but using one of the 9 cat lives, he comes back to Earth. He also sacrifices another life to save his rat friend. The ending scene shows that the rats have made their own place a paradise by living in harmony with humans. About the movie, if only they had taken some more time to perfect the animation, add a better beginning scene, structured the movie, and included good humor scenes, this movie could have been far better. The character of Maurice, though initially shown as being interested only in money, is seen even giving up one of his lives to the Reaper to save one of his rat friends. This story definitely proves the importance of friendship. Not sure why, but to build up importance to the character Malicia, the story sacrifices momentum in many places. Good effort, but they could have come out with better results. One statement that I can make about the movie's ending is that it is much better for all of us to make our own place a paradise than looking for it somewhere else. To summarize, this movie is suitable for kids. It's doubtful if adults will enjoy this movie. For adults, if you really want to spend some boring time or watch something light-hearted without much expectations, it may be worth it. That's all about the movie today, folks. If you like to keep in touch, enjoy videos and save your time, feel free to subscribe and like our videos. Do provide your feedback in the comment section below. Bye, adios, sayonara, slan and vanakkam.